Hello, my name is Ignacio Comparini, and I will talk about solar energy. Concepts of energy. First up, what is energy? Energy is the property of matter and radiation that is manifest as a capacity to perform work, such as causing motion or the interaction of molecules. There are many different forms of energy, the ones listed here, and gravitational, elastic, radiant, intrinsic, ionization, and more. Energy is measured in joules. The law of conservation of energy says that energy cannot be either created nor destroyed. It can only be transformed. Solar energy. It has been harnessed since the 7th century BC, but it has been available since the beginning of times. Solar energy is the heat and the light we receive from the sun. The first uses of solar energy were for making fires, drying clothes and foods, and keeping warm. Nowadays, technological advances have allowed people to transform solar energy into electricity and thermal energy. Technological advances. The first revolutionizing invention was the solar collector in 1767. It was a box that was used to cook food. Later, almost a decade after, in 1839, was the discovery by Edmund Becquerel of the effects of photovoltaic. Photovoltaic means the direct conversion of light into electricity at the atomic level. Edmund's experiment consisted of two electrodes that were placed in an electrolyte. After he exposed his experiment to direct sunlight, the electricity increased. Other inventions in the 1800s were the solar-powered steam engine by Auguste Muchet. Here at the bottom right-hand corner we can see that the heat from the sunlight is directed toward the water pipe. The water inside is heated up and creates pressure inside of the water tank. The pressure inside the water tank is released and then makes the printing press work. Next we have the discovery of photoconductivity of the element selenium, and then the creation of the first solar cell that was made out of selenium wafers by American inventor Charles Fritz. Technological advances continued. In the 1900s was the patent of the first commercial solar water heater. In 1905, Albert Einstein published his paper on the photoelectric effect, in which Einstein received a Nobel Prize, later in 1921. In 1954, Bell Labs created the first silicon photovoltaic cell, capable of transforming enough sunlight into electricity to make electrical equipment run. In 1958, the first satellite is launched to space to orbit the Earth using photovoltaic cells to power the radio system. In the background, we have a more up-to-date picture of what a satellite would look like with photovoltaic cells. Photovoltaic cell. A photovoltaic cell is made out of a special treated semiconductor, which is usually silicon. To this semiconductor, impurities such as boron or phosphorus are added. These impurities are used to free the electrons when sunlight hits the surface. When sunlight hits the photovoltaic cell and goes through the anti-reflective coating, these protons of light are then absorbed by the front contact and electrons are knocked out of balance inside the photovoltaic cell, and therefore creating electricity. Solar cells versus photovoltaic cells. Photovoltaic cells are technically not the same as solar cells. Solar cells are used to absorb solar energy to make hot water or steam. So solar energy is transformed into thermal energy. On the other hand, photovoltaic cells are used to make electricity. Although both types of cells are actually the same physically, the names differentiate what the cells are going to be used for: electricity or thermal. Conclusion: energy cannot be created nor destroyed, only transferred. Solar energy has been, has been and will still be crucial to the future advances in technology. Solar technology has been only available for about 250 years, making this field almost new. And I hope you learned something about solar energy. Have a good day and thank you for watching.